Same play. We can go back and look at the tape.
Right. He didn't want to shoot it. Yeah.
Yeah, same play. I mean, I thought the streak was a little overrated anyway.
Then why is he taking a three at the end of a blowout if it's overrated?
Why is he taking
it? It seems like he didn't think it was. This is what it felt like. Rich, from where I'm sitting, you're the right guy to ask, but from where I'm sitting, it felt to me like LeBron realized after that, oh shit, I fucked up. Like he keeps a streak alive. That's whatever, but it's like this very long streak by shooting a three in a blowout at the end of a game. It felt intentional.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe they told me that I would never make it? Now we smiling in their faces, smiling in their faces.
So I sat there thinking to myself when I seen that Max Kellerman and Rich Paul have a podcast, and I said, this is exactly the funny games that you see when it comes to the Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James beef. So we all know Rich Paul is good friends with LeBron. And we all know there's been some type of tension or beef in the air circulating around Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith. So what does LeBron James's partner or homie do? He says, listen, come over here, Max. I got a little opportunity. I got a little bag of money for you. And you think about why we were seeing Max Kellerman make these appearances on all these shows and these podcasts. We knew he was trying to do a little rollout to promote the pod. So the first episode comes out with the pod, and then you got Max Kellerman kind of, challenging Rich Paul. And I think this is cool because we don't want to see another narrative-driven podcast. Let's have open dialogue. Let's have discussions with both men. If we can sit there and agree upon anything, then we're not really being real with ourselves and with each other. So when it comes to the conversation, we need to have these healthy conversations. That's one. So without further ado, I'm going to play a clip from the pod. If you guys seen this, let me know your thoughts down below. But if you haven't, check this out now. This is Max Kellerman challenging Rich Paul, LeBron's homie, straight to his face when it comes to this active streak. Go ahead and check it out. Let's get into it.
That gets to the game the other night, right? It would be hard for me to imagine on a Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra team. You're getting blown out. Like I'm going back to the streak now of consecutive double-digit scoring games for LeBron. And the streak's on the line, and they're getting blown out. Mm-hmm. Phoenix, right? Was it the Phoenix game? This is already 2 games ago.
Yeah, I think I didn't watch the game. Okay. But I think it's, yeah.
And J.J. Redick is visibly mad. Who, by the way, J.J.'s done an incredible job coaching this team because through injury to LeBron, to Luka, doesn't matter who it is, they still win.
But do you think they're contenders?
We'll get to that in a second. I mean, because playoffs are different than the regular season. But LeBron is joking around with dudes on the Phoenix bench and on the court. And as a fan, before I even see JJ's reaction, I'm thinking, LeBron, what are you doing? That's a bad look. You're getting blown out. And then you're still in the game, even though you're getting blown out. And then you take a three to keep the streak alive in a blowout. Man, that's some bullshit, right? And JJ's pissed. You can see he's pissed. But then in the very next game, I think like that was the fact that JJ handled it this way, and maybe this bodes well for the Lakers and the culture you're talking about. He was clearly not happy with LeBron. And the very next game, with the streak still on the line, LeBron makes the right basketball play and passes it to Hachimura. Yeah. And Hachimura buries the shot, and they win the game. And that seemed to be, and then LeBron balled out in his next game. And that seemed to me, you could maybe identify, if this works out for the Lakers and that they at least make a little run in the playoffs, however it ends up, you could identify that moment where JJ is establishing a culture even to LeBron James, and where LeBron makes amends, because it felt to me watching the Phoenix game that he was making amends for the previous game. Not the Phoenix game, the next game, where he's making amends and passing the ball and ending the streak by making the right play to Hachimura, almost to make up for his behavior in the previous game.
Well, I don't know if it's to make up, because I don't think he needs to make up, but I know what you're saying. It's 2 things. JJ was pissed, right? But this guy had been in the league for 23 years.
Yeah.
He knows if he did something that wasn't right, but those 2 things aren't the most important thing in that situation. The most important thing in that situation is to be LeBron and be open-minded to do what? Allow yourself to be reprimanded.
That's disciplined. Right. Good.
Yeah. And now the next game you make which he got criticized for making that same play to Corver, to Daniel Marshall, to Mo Williams or whoever else, right? For many years. Same play. We can go back and look at the tape.
Right. He didn't want to shoot it. Yeah.
Yeah, same play. I mean, I thought the streak was a little overrated anyway.
Then why is he taking a 3 at the end of a blowout if it's overrated?
Why is he taking
it? It seems like he didn't think it was. This is what it felt like. Rich, from where I'm sitting, you're the right guy to ask, but from where I'm sitting, it felt to me like LeBron realized after that, oh shit, I fucked up. Like he keeps a streak alive. That's whatever, but it's like this very long streak by shooting a 3 in a blowout at the end of a game. It felt intentional. And the very next game, you're telling me that calculus doesn't occur to him? He's not doing the calculation in his mind like, I gotta kind of...
Well, listen.
Now, this was going to be interesting. I think this actually has potential to be a good podcast. Now, believe it or not, and I think a lot of people just think, when I say a lot of people, I've gotten a lot of people who comment on this channel. That doesn't make no sense saying a lot of people when they're not a lot of people. But there's been some people, every time I'm critical of LeBron James, that say all my videos are about LeBron James. You go look at through my YouTube channel, my videos are not all about LeBron James. Far from it. I got great other topics to talk about on this channel besides criticizing LeBron. Now, I will say, when I watch this clip, if this is going to continue, I think this has got a good opportunity because we have somebody like Max, who's outspoken, who's not afraid to say, I think that it was silly. I think it was weird. I think this, when it comes to LeBron, and of course, Rich Paul, I mean, if I'm Rich Paul and I came up with LeBron James, of course, LeBron's basically helped me get on my feet, get a career. If I ain't know LeBron, I don't think he'd be where he was, right? So, of course, in the grand scheme of things, you're going to defend your homie, the guy who's, put some money in your pocket and put food on your table, essentially, because, he kind of jump-started the whole clutch sports thing, right? So, when I think about this pod and I think about what he was being said, I do think the streak was corny. I do think it was inaccurate. If you look at the actuality of consecutive games, meaning if game 82 is over and then the next game is the playoffs and I score less than 10 points, they're not counting that. This is a regular season type of thing. And they said the last time was 2007. But in actuality, we obviously have the infamous 8-point game where he did an ice choke job against the Dallas Mavericks. And then you look at, I think it's 2014 against the Pacers. He also had, I believe, 7 points or so in a playoff game. So he's had single digits before, besides that 2007 game. So I didn't really think it was cool. But when it comes to the fact that he was kind of joking around with the bench and the coach had to call him out, I don't like that, man. I think you got to lock in, and you getting blown out in the game, I don't really think it sets a precedent to the locker room and to your teammates when you're joking. I don't think LeBron would, do that if the game was more serious. But you should take every game serious. But I'm just saying, like a Jordan-led team or a Kobe-led team, if you're caught joking around with the bench, I think you'd probably get hit in the face. I think you'd probably have some conversations being held in that locker room, and it's not that I'm always comparing LeBron to Kobe or LeBron to Jordan. It's just the reality of the situation. As when we're playing a professional sport and you're losing, you should be upset. The viewers should visually see you having an issue with being down that much. It shouldn't be a joking fest. I understand 23 years in the league. I understand you're on your way out. You want to enjoy it. But there's a time when you can do that outside of the game, after the game, whatever the case may be. For the optics, it looks like this is just a pickup game at UCLA. This is the NBA. Let's make it the NBA, and let's have this competitive nature, and let's have this, edge to the game, because that's what makes people want to watch the games. To believe it or not, it's the competitive nature. I mean, we're losing this every year. We watch basketball. We want to see that competitive 90s, 2000s, type of basketball, and then this is definitely going to contribute to that the product kind of like looking soft, looking like it's not worth paying money, paying 3, 4, 5, 6 subscriptions for to watch, right? All in all, my conclusion, I think this podcast, believe it or not, has the potential to be great. I think the first episode sets the precedent, sets the tone. It says, listen, I'm going to challenge you. I don't care if that's your homie. I'm going to challenge you, and we're going to have to talk about basketball. And if you don't like that, then maybe you're going to find another partner. I think maybe that's written there somewhere in the contract, man. It look like they're doing, the black guy, the white guy, the Skip Bayless and Stephen A., the Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp, the Ivory and Ebony, you know what I mean? So we shall see how this goes. I did like to see Max stepping up as far as challenging. Stay tuned for more content and let me know your thoughts down below when it comes to this, Max Kellerman, Rich Paul podcast. If y'all new to the channel, like I said, hit that subscribe and hit the bell. And I'm going to see you guys on the next video. Peace.